People compared, well, my head coach has compared fencing to mental chess. That it's a chess game with your body. You're trying to anticipate what your opponent's going to do. You try to make moves on them and to get a certain reaction out of them, thinking how they're going to perceive what you're doing. It's a psychological game more than it is just a game about sheer athleticism.
We have people that has started a few weeks ago and did never fence before, and at the upper end we have people that do well on the national level. I'd say the most important skill is just being willing to work at something that's difficult. That it's not like a lot of other sports where you at least come in knowing how to run. You have to learn everything from scratch because the movement is not something that anyone is used to. Everything is a new skill. Everything is counterintuitive at the beginning. And so if you're willing to work hard at it and actually train, then that's all that's really important to get good.
So I just came to practice the first time and I just fell in love with it. So I've been probably fencing for only like 3 weeks, so I'm not too good yet, but I like it a lot. You have to have a lot of confidence because like I know like a lot of people who came in here, like especially like other freshmen like me, were like kind of afraid of either stabbing somebody or getting stabbed themselves. So it's definitely a lot having to do with like the confidence and just being able to know that, yeah, I'm actually pretty good at this. So
because fencing's an individual sport and not a team sport, it really varies year to year depending on how many people want to go to competitions. Some years we've gone to a competition almost every other weekend for the entire year, and some years it's just maybe 3 or 4 during the course of the year. It just depends on how many people really are interested in competing. This year it looks like a lot.
I would like to become a better fencer. I'd like to get us going to more tournaments and getting more involved with the general fencing community. It's kind of small in the Northwest as far as college clubs are concerned, and I'd like to spread more awareness about it and just do that by going to more tournaments and trying to get fencing out there.
There are 2 options on U of O for the club. Just show up during one of the practice times, Monday, Wednesday, or Friday at 6 o'clock. If we know ahead of time, it's always best so we can make sure that we've planned some coach's time for working with the beginner. And the other option is there's a PE class that's taught here on campus. That's another way to learn. I just love the sport. I love the one-on-one aspect. There's nobody to blame when things go wrong, and there's no one else that you've relied on when things go right. It's just very much you and your opponent.
Well, definitely, like one of my main goals is just wanting to compete and not totally get last place. So that's definitely up there, but just trying to work on my form and technique, and I'll definitely be back here next year for fencing club.